Hello, my friends. The feedback on the last episode, which was a while ago, hashtag life is happening, um, was pretty, not aggressive, but consistent that the Relegation Ranger does not stay around. He saves clubs from relegation. He moves on. So that's what we're here to do. So we've turned down. They offered me a new contract. We delayed and delayed and delayed and said walk away, walk away, walk away, and then walked away officially at the end of the year. As you can see, we haven't lost, I don't think, any reputation. It's hard to tell if that's 3/4 of a star or like 0.8 star, but I think there's not 0.8. So I think we still have the 3/4 of a star reputation we had previously. Where will we end up next? Let's find out. Not looking forward to all the interviews, but here we go. So I just want to show you, this is where we're starting, right? You have to wait until you're officially out of the job. I haven't applied for anything, so these are the available options right now. If history of this save is any lesson, I don't think it's going to be any of these, but it's always fun if you had to choose from these list of available options. What would you choose? And I'm not doing anything in Italy because we got a lot of Italy on the channel, okay? So are any of these realistic options? What do you think? I'm going to go apply to a bunch of jobs and do a bunch of interviews, and then I'll maintain my spreadsheet and show you at the end as to where we're ending up. And then we'll take a look at the squad. It's just going to take, I may be wearing a different shirt by the time we get to actually having the next team. I don't know. So let's go find out. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? I don't want to say yes, but no one is interested elsewhere. No one. Like, literally no one is interested. I have applied, my friends. I'm not even going to pull up the spreadsheet. Maybe I'll put an image in here, but I'm just going to talk about it while I pull the rest of this up. Okay. We still have the same reputation. I've got my attributes here. We're not half bad. You could argue maybe some of the manager, like when you go to hire somebody, the manager things could be better. But like from a coaching standpoint, I'm a darn good coach, right? It's probably not. We're not hiring for coaches, I guess, is the issue. We have applied for, I just want to point out, we were in the 72nd reputation league in Europe in our last club with Granite. We applied for Caserno in the Spanish 2nd Division B4. They were in 20th, 12 points from 20 games, 9 points from safety. But the interview process had already completed. Likewise with Duisburg in 3rd Liga in Germany. Let's see. I love, there were 3 clubs that gave me you didn't make the short list, but you would have been a good choice for the future. It's like, well, then why did it not make the short list? And that was Chemnitz in 3rd Liga in Germany. Bromley, Skybet League 2. They were in 24th, 14 points from 26 games, 9 points from safety. And Lommel SK in the Belgian Pro League B, 12 points from 22, 14 points from safety, firmly in 8th place there. We didn't make the short list for Torrense in the Portugal Championship something group, something A, B, C, D, something like that. They were in 14th, 21 points from 22, 2 points from safety. And then we had 2 clubs that wanted to let the interim have a shot at it first, but then I didn't make the short list, and that was, I know I'm just reading to you, I apologize. US Créteil Lustanos in the French National League, 17th place, 16 points from 18, 3 points from safety, and Felgueiras in the Portugal Championship, something or another, 15th place, 13 points from 16, 7 points from safety. We interviewed with Hapoel Ashkelon in the Israeli National League. They were in 16th place, 17 points from 25 and 10 points from safety. Might have dodged a bullet there. And then Bohemians, I know I said it wouldn't do Ireland, but I was starting to get desperate. Irish Premier Division in 10th place, which is in the relegation spot, 5 points from 8, 2 points from safety with a game in hand. And my reasoning for Bohemians was, that's a long time. Like, we could actually make a run with them in theory and like really up my reputation, because it was only 8 games in and they play a 36 game season, but they turned me down. Both those clubs turned me down. And then what has happened here? So if we come back here, Sporting Kansas City, it's like dominoes. Wait, Oh, no. Sorry, that was NYCFC. So let me just show you so you're not like, what are you talking about, you rambling man? NYCFC fired Hernan Medford. The current, I don't know which one is the accurate. Herediano. Oh, you can't see it. Herediano, maybe? Or maybe this is real. Cartaginés. He went to FC Dallas, then NYCFC. They sacked him. And oh no. I'm way wrong. Okay. I was confused because there was a news thing that said Montreal has welcomed Thierry Henry back, which is he left. He was there again to give you something you could actually see that's not behind my chair here. He was there until August 18th of 2021, 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, and got sacked. And then I thought he went straight to NYCFC, and then they'd pulled him back because I saw it on the list. But because it said, they welcome him back, I thought they'd plucked him back from NYCFC. No, NYCFC sacked him as well, and now he's gotten another shot at it. So I'm completely wrong. I should probably edit this out, but I'm not going to because it's fun. So Portland approached us. Now, Portland at the time were just ahead of Sporting KC here, and now obviously they had 2 games in hand over Sporting KC. They played one of them, and they've jumped up to 8th. But I mean, so literally, I didn't apply. I wasn't planning on applying. Sporting KC came to me. They were interested, and I was like, oh no, because I put something on the Discord today. It was like the what is it, the meme from or the meme / gif or gif if you prefer from the Titanic movie where it's like, it's been 84 years. Like that's what it just felt like, because I have just clicked and clicked and clicked and clicked, and we kind of reached obviously in March. Really, like after you get past February or mid-February, it's almost too late to take a relegation saving role with a club whose season ends in the summer, right? Because that's not enough time, and they're probably not going to offer you a 3-month contract, right? So if I'm trying to not stay a long time, I need to move to a club that has a January to December type calendar like MLS or Ireland, or wait until the summer where like some of the South American clubs, or wait until October, November timeframe for those more traditional, August to May / June, whatever schedules. And I was getting really kind of like bummed out. I'm like, oh, this is not really going all that well. And then Sporting KC came in, and I was like, well, as it sits, the most we would be behind. Okay. We've got Colorado with 2 games in hand in front of us on 9 points. If they won both games, that's 6 points. So they'd have 15 points. Okay, so San Jose with 1 game in hand, if they won, they'd have 13 points. So the clubs in front of us, at most, would have 13 points. So that's a 5-point gap. And we're 11 games in. I'm really trying to talk myself into this. We're 11 games into a 34-game season, so that's a long time, right? Inter Miami, currently in 8th where they belong. But it gives us an opportunity to try and make a run. They want us to get into the playoffs, top half, blah, blah, blah. Now, actually, I think that top half, if we're looking here, is the supporter shield. Okay, there it is. So currently, dead last, and they want us in the top half. So we have to get, 13 points. So and that team has got 11, somewhere in here. We're about 5 points back on both the supporter shield and the conference schedule. And they want us to avoid finish. That's odd, don't you think? Avoid finishing bottom of the league, yet get in the top half of the supporter shield. These goals do not go together. If you are next to bottom of the league in the conference, you're not going to be in the top half. These things don't go well together. Develop players using club's youth system. Make the most of set pieces. That might be interesting. We've not had that. We've had people give us a knock against that. So maybe we do a lot. We set up for set pieces and train a lot on that. And then the next time I go to interview someplace, they won't be able to say, well, you've never used set pieces. It's like, well, of course we have. Do not sign players over the age of 30. Signing players is going to be difficult anyway. Sign players under the age of 23. Sign players for a profit. None of this matters because we're not going to be here. They're going to give us a transfer budget of $3.4 million. They're going to pay us $6.75K a week. and give us a 275,000 wage budget, which I wish they would tell you what they're currently paying. Like I do think the negotiations aspect of becoming a manager in Football Manager could vastly improve, because you can't tell me that your agent or you wouldn't sit down and be like, so what kind of a financial shape are we in? Like, you don't have to give me the specific numbers, but like, if the wage budget is whatever 275, are we spending 100% of that? Are we spending 10% of that? Like, where are we? You know, I think you'd have a lot more insight. Ignoring MLS, because MLS is like its whole weird thing, but just in a regular club, you'd think you'd ask the question, right? But versus like in the interview, it's like, hey, we're going to give you a wage budget of 13,042 euros a week. And you're like, great. What are we currently spending? You know, like you think they could share that, right? So as you can see, it looks like we've got 3 DPs. Let's take a look at them. Felipe Gutierrez, who is old. He's playing a 704. He's been here a while, so he's been a DP for quite some time. Great. I mean, he had a decent season last season, but he had a 747 the season before that. He was on fire. And he's a midfielder of some variety. Alan Pulido, striker extraordinaire with... this is a DP for people. A DP with 1 start, 9 subs, and a goal. Why aren't you playing him? If you're going to pay him all that money, that seems odd, to be honest with you. Scored 7 goals and 29 total league appearances last season with 3 assists. That's not exactly amazing, is it? How long is this guy? A damaged foot, 2 to 4 weeks. Christian Dejome? They traded for him for Vancouver. Okay, he's not had a great season. 10 starts, a goal, 672. Last season went much better, appears for everyone. Okay, so striker, winger of some variety. Okay. A 975 euro a week goalkeeper. A 19-year-old goalkeeper. Now, they do like to use youth players and develop them for profit, so that's the thing. Jalen Lindsay, who's had some under 20 appearances for the I know him as a player, not know him, but like I know of him. He's an academy product. Okay, so we're trying to sell players for profit. His contract's up this year and he's listed. That's good. He's our starting right back. Danny Acosta at left back. Okay, right. So it looks like they're playing a 4-2-3-1 with double DMs. Oh dear. I guess let's just go ahead and I'm not even going to argue with them. I just want the 1 year, boys. Just give me 9 months. I'll even take less money if you'll do that. Well, I guess we're going to be resigning from another job. Let's go back to that. Sure. Here we go, people. MLS. Next time, FM21, we're going to up the reputation level. I thought I did that, and I know I've said that before, but we're 63 in game now. You gotta love, look at that. That's my likeness. Of course it is. Won Supporter Shield in 2000. Won the Eastern Conference. So top of the conference in 11 and 12. And the Western Conference in 2000, 2004, 2018. That's the thing about being in Kansas City. You know, as MLS grows and adds a random club here and there, they're like, oh, you're no longer in that conference. You're over here now. Like, it's like the non-league side of England being like, oh, we're completely changing the pyramid below like the professional level. Which I know that like that happens, but like that also happens at the highest level in the United States. Right. Daniel Saloili. Okay, our attacking midfielder is our leading goal scorer. Hungarian lad. Why can't I see his whole professional squad? Yeah, let's just sure. Leading goal scorer, tied in first with 2 in 10 games? 11? How many games? In 11 games, our top goal scorers got 2 goals. So in 11 games, we've scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goals, people. I think we've identified the problem. Or one of the many problems, potentially. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Ventura Alvarado is out with a twisted ankle. So it's not none of the injuries are, like, horrific. All right, let's take a look at this horrible finances screen. We got 3.4 million in the transfer budget. We've committed to spending. Committed. Oh, we got players coming in. We got a goalkeeper coming in the summer window. So did we sell a goalkeeper or something? And that's left us in a bind. Oh my gosh, what is happening? I don't even want to go look. We're bringing in a center back, Icelandic center back, Sverre Ingason. Looks to be quite good, but like, do we have international slots? Like, all these guys are internationals. Belgian left back. Well, where's the international slots? I can never remember this. Never play MLS. It's just league specific. League specific. No designated player slots available. We had 3. We use all 3. We have 1 Generation Adidas player. We have 10 homegrown players. We have 1.4 million in general allocation money. Maybe it's the register. Oh, dearie me. I've actually clicked and held the squad button. Does that go there? Have I just ruined my sidebar here? We're over the salary cap. How? How is that even allowed to happen? Oh, dear. We have 6 international slots. We currently have 4. We are bringing in 3. So between now and when? July 9th, we have to free up an international slot? That's great. Fantastic. International. Okay. That's 2. Where are the rest of them? We have 4. Oh, viewers, what have I done? What have I done? Where is it? DP International. Okay, that's 3, right? Reserve, DP. We have Paxton Palmacal. Why is he listed? Okay, 1, 2, Polido, 3. Okay, and this guy up here, that's injured. 4. So we have to get rid of one of them between now and, or we have to trade for an international slot. Like, we could trade some allocation money or something to an MLS club to get one of their international slots. Why have I done this to us as a series? Desperation times, my friends. I don't really think our DPs are all that good, to be honest with you. And if 2 of them are taking up, like, this guy's good, he's 30, but can we get rid of, I think we try and get rid of this guy and free up an international slot. I think we're going to do it right now. Allow leave of absence. Wants to return to Mexico. Yes. Yes, friends. Yes. Get in. Get in. We will. That would solve our problem if you'll go home. You go home, that frees up theoretically. Now, does that free up from an MLS standpoint? You would think removing an international player would free up a slot. But is he locked into that slot for the whole season? I don't remember. But it would also help our squad salary situation, right? How much does he actually impact the salary cap? That's on here somewhere, right? That's got to be somewhere. It's got to be somewhere. I thought it was under contract. It would talk about his impact on the salary cap. Like this screen, but for the player, because like you can usually like buy the contract down. Okay, let's just look. Okay, so we've got a good attacking option, striker / right winger. We've got a good midfielder. We've got a good left back, an injured but coming back in a couple weeks right back. We got a... Okay, that's why he doesn't take international. Hungarian American left winger / or inverted winger on the left. This is really awful. I apologize. Striker, okay. He works. So he can cover the left. Christian covers the right. Gutierrez is in the middle. Left and right wing back or fullback or whatever. This guy is a good left winger or midfielder. So he's like a midfielder. A B team regular. What? His squad status is B team regular, but he has 9 starts. And our DP, one of our DPs, has 1 start and 9 subs that we're paying 43 grand. I think I found the problem. Lyndon Gooch is here, back from Sunderland till I die. How you doing? Went to Orlando City and we traded for him. Okay. He covers right wing, so maybe, okay, that means Christian here could play just striker. He's a false 9. He's not really an advanced forward, is he? He's more of a distraction. We have another good midfielder. We have no center backs. Apparently. Oh, we found another one. Wait a minute. Okay. 1, 2, listed for loan. Okay. 3, 4. Maybe I already counted him. Okay. It's just the 4. Okay. But our 3-star center back taking an international slot, he looks all right. He's 6'2". He's a squad player, 4.4K. Paul McCall. Okay. Deep line playmaker at the 6 or at the 8. Either footed. Why is he listed? Are we just trying to profit? We got him on a trade and now we want to give him earn some cash money off of him. This guy, we have midfielders galore. We playing like, 3 at the back with fullbacks and 1 center back and then like 5, a 3-5 weird 2 situation. We already looked at him. This guy is a rotational option. You got to have those in MLS because of the number of games. Okay, so he's left back or midfielder. This guy's another midfielder on low wages. He's actually not bad. This guy is not a terrible center back for cheap. Our starting goalkeeper. Oh, golly. What have you done? How has this happened? There's no other goalkeeper. There's 1 goalkeeper in the squad. If he gets injured, we are done. Jorge Martinez, who covers right wing. Okay. I'm going to go sort this out, my friends. Our next game is in 3 days because, MLS things. Look at these games. Look at these games, people. That's just 2 calendar months. So we have a game 4 days after our last game, 4 days, 3 days, 4 days, 4 days, and then a normal calendar. So this is we at least we've lived through most of the grind. And now we're into mid-April. Like, the grind of the season in MLS happens in April. Because it's like, wait, we have to fly where again? So we just played Nashville in Nashville, and now they're coming to us. We'll look at one last thing. We'll look at the comparison. Okay, goalkeepers. He's great at handling. The one keeper we have. He can't throw or be agile. It's not very good. Defensively, strong, decent pace acceleration, horrible positioning. Midfield, average except for vision and long shots. Attack, good anticipation off the ball, but not really good pace acceleration. You could argue with anticipation, like we could play into space maybe. Can't jump, so there goes playing for set pieces. Yeah, yay. Physical, can anybody jump? Can the midfielders jump? They can. The defenders can jump. The strikers cannot jump. Lovely. Mentals overall in the squad, very low aggression. And then technical ability, very good at marking, so we can... Okay, let's take that off. Take the goalkeepers off of marking. Why is that even a thing? Above average marking. Below average or average tackling. Pretty good techniques. We can pass pretty well. We'll see you next time. Oh.